And ooh. Hey guys, and welcome back for a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about this. This is the Starskin Artist FX, and it's an auto patting makeup applicator. So what's that? It is basically when you put your foundation on, and say you use a sponge, and like a lot of makeup artists do this, they really like dab 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 dab, and this could take quite a while. Like if you really want a professional look, this basically gives you that professional look in a lot quicker time. And I have been using this for a couple of weeks now, and I really like it, so I wanted to share it with you. So it comes in the box just like this with some details on the outside, and then you also get a little pouch to keep it in. You also get like a user manual, which doesn't have much in it but just tells you how to use it, which is really helpful. And this is also the charger that you get with it, so it has a plug, or you can also plug it in with just a USB to your computer or whatever. So all you do is like place it on, it's kind of magnetic, and basically it will start charging. So it'll go blue when it's charging, and then it'll go white when it's fully charged. Ooh. This is the device itself. It looks a little bit like a portable speaker, but it is really small and just really easy to take if you were traveling, which is really good with the pouch. So you can take the top off, and this is kind of the main part that you will be using. So it has a button here, and if you press it, as you can see, it kind of vibrates, and it has, press it again, it slows a little bit down. So it has two speed settings. So basically the first one is a bit faster, and then you press it again, it's a little bit slower. So I'm going to show you how to use it. So basically it comes with 3 different heads that can be attached on. So you have this one, which is like a pebble stone. Ignore the dirty foundation finger marks that I now have on it. Do you ever get that, like really dirty foundation fingers, or is that just me? So yeah, this is a pebble. So this can be used for serums and creams and moisturizers. So this could be used as your first step or your last step in the day. It's up to you what you would prefer. Then you have this one, which is the sponge. So this is for foundation, CC creams, BB creams, things like that. If you didn't have a liquid concealer and you had more of a cream based one, like in a pot, then you would use this one, which is a bit more, I don't know, it's just, it feels different. It's spongy, but it feels different sponge. And this is great for like cream blush, contouring as well, really good. So I'm going to demo today just how I put on my foundation and my concealer and my blush, and just kind of do my base products using this. So I'm going to start with this one, which is the black one, which is spongy, and to attach it, it has like a bit of a guide, so you can just put it on that way and just press it down onto it, and as you can see it just attaches, and then basically just press the button and it has a bit of a noise and you're ready to go. So the foundation that I'm going to use today is this one, which is the Armani Luminous Silk, and this is in the shade 4. To apply it, you know, it's recommended that you can either put your product on your hand and then dab this in, but what I'm going to do is actually just put it straight on the sponge, because I do find my foundation is really runny. So I'm just going to put it on the sponge. I find that a little easier, so I'll just put a little bit of it on there, and then I'm just going to press the button so it starts vibrating. So I'm just going to go in with the application. It feels so weird. But as you can see, it's starting to give a really flawless finish. And just do it really slowly, like kind of as if you were massaging your face. I actually could do it in this mirror. But it is angled. Let me just stop that vibrating. So it is angled, as you can see. So that's sort of so you can get in the eye area. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more, just in that little corner. And then I'm just going to work that in. At first I was a little scared to go near my eye when it was vibrating, but it's totally fine. It's actually quite soothing, like you're massaging your skin. But it gives a really good coverage. You can put on as much as you want, kind of layer it as well. And I think it gives a really flawless foundation look. I really love this for concealer, which we will get to, because it just makes it look so like completely flawless. So as you can see, that's it on one side, not on the other. So already it's looking really good. So I'm just going to do my forehead as well. So it's up to you whether you want to put it on your hand or whether you want to actually put it on the sponge. I've been using like the fastest speed. I just find this a bit easier, quicker. Let's put it on. This saves you doing all that dabbing that you would normally have to do. The sponge will hardly soak up any product either. So what I mean by that is the sponge, it will, you know, when you wash it, not all the product will come out, so it's not actually sucked up loads and loads of your product. So this is like my normal one, which is my Real Techniques, and when I wash this, so much product will come out of it, and so obviously my products are going to run out quicker, whereas with this isn't happening, and basically when I have washed it, not a lot of product has come out, which means it's not soaking up as much, which is awesome. I'm going to do this side. Depends how slow you want to go. I'm just kind of speeding the process up a bit here. The trickiest bit I probably found to do is my nose and that inner corner. It just really gives such a smooth application. It feels really weird. Great thing about this, I find like when I use my sponge, I don't always put on another layer, but with this, I find it makes it really easy and really flawless as well. Looking pretty flawless. So I'm just going to go in though with my Real Techniques sponge and just blend it into my neckline. That's the only thing I would say I found quite difficult to use it for. I mean, you could, but I do find it difficult to really blend it in. And then that inner eye corner, it is designed to get in there, but I really like to get in there, and on my nose as well, and then like my hairline. So I kind of use that for the overall finish, and then I'll just finish up with a little bit of sponginess around the outsides to make sure everything is really blended. So that's me got my foundation on, and as you can see, that is such a flawless finish. I'm so happy with that. So then for my concealer, I will then use the same one, and the reason I use that one instead of a cream one is because I use this, which is the Cosmetics Bye Bye Concealer. This concealer is so thick, but it's like my holy grail, and I use it every day. And I just prefer it. It's not really, it is a liquidy kind of creamy concealer. If you use this, you'll know what I mean. But if you have more of a cream in a pot, like say a MAC base one, then I would then go in with this other sponge. But for me, I found the black one was best for this concealer. And with this, I'm going to put this on slightly differently. So again, not on the back of my hand, not on the sponge, but I'm actually just going to go straight in with this on my face. So I'm going to do one under eye at a time. So I just find this is a really thick concealer. Like, this is just the best way I've found to use it with this tool. But obviously everyone's concealer and the way that they use it is different, so it's up to you. And then again, I'm going to switch it on once and go back in. And with this, because it is a little bit thicker, I'm going to go really, really slowly with this. So yeah, grab yourself like a cup of tea or something while I do my concealer. So as you can see, it's looking really flawless to the other side. And when I do the other side with a sponge or something, I have really noticed the difference, just to kind of try between the two. So I'm quickly just going to set that side with some powder. For that, I'm using the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. So let's just add a bit of that. And do the exact same on the other side. It doesn't obviously soak up as much. Do you know what? This side was probably a little bit quicker just because I didn't put as much concealer on. And then also I'm going to add, as always, just a little bit of concealer here to cover my wrinkly forehead. Just a tiny dab. It's looking really nice, like I'm super impressed with that and the finish. So I'm just going to add a bit of bronzer just on top, give myself a bit of colour. For that I am using this Elizabeth Arden, and this is in Sunset Bronze. So lastly, what I would use this for is for my cream blush and maybe a bit of contour if I'm feeling like a contour day. So I'm going to change it to this sponge. Again, it just pops on. And the cream blush I'm going to go in with is this one from MAC, which is called Something Special. And I find the best way to put this on, instead of dipping it right in and covering it all, like as you can see I did yesterday, I'm going to just use my fingers and I'm just going to sweep this on. Not blend it in, but just sweep it on each side, just like that. Because then what I'm going to do is going to go over it with this. So again, exactly as I did with the foundation, just really blend it in. This gives such an amazing finish for a cream blush. Like when you use your fingers, it is kind of it looks a bit smeared, but I find with this it gives that really like airbrushed kind of Instagram look, and it also really stays on. Like I find my cream blush will stay on a lot longer using this. If you don't know where to apply a cream blush, just smile and the apple bits of your cheeks, so here. And actually the cream blush kind of looks, it's really subtle, but it also looks kind of like it's actually powder because it's just so airbrushed and really well put on that I really love that look. The last thing I would use that sponge for would be to contour a little, so I'll show you a little bit of how to do that. So let me look for my contour stick. So this is Illamasqua's Gel Sculpt and this is in Silhouette. So this is really great, it's really cooling. So I'm just going to do like a streak here, not too much. So if you have like a gel contour or like a creamy one like this, then this is ideal for this. So again, I'm not even going to cream it, I'm just going to go back in and use it and just really lightly go over that. As you can see, that's contoured, but it's really blended. So you could also contour this area here up on your head. So I just did that a little and I can show you. So just draw like a shape, whatever you want to do. Whether you want to write something, or you want to draw a star, a bunny, whatever. So again, just go over this. And so there we have it. That is how you use the Artist FX for your foundation, for your cream blush, and for your contour and your concealer. So it has so many multi-purposes, and as I said, this one, the Pebble, can then be used for like moisturizers and creams. So say I was taking all my makeup off later, I can use this. And also if you use the Starskin masks, or if you use any kind of sheet mask and you're left with kind of the serum afterwards, the stone is really great for kind of rubbing that in, and it makes your skin really absorb it. So there's so many uses for this product. I really love it. I've been using it for a few weeks and I think it's really great, and it just really gives you that airbrush kind of Instagram-y look that everyone wants, and it's really cool. I am now going to put on the rest of my makeup and I'll see you in a bit. So I just did all my makeup and I think the Starskin Artist FX is really good. It gives you that polished, that Instagram-y look finish, and I'm really happy with it. So I'll pop all the details in the description box below to where you can buy it. And if you want to see this look, which is using the eyeshadow palette and also Kylie Jenner lip kit, which I finished my makeup with, then I will also pop the link to that below and also in the cards above so that you can go and watch it because it's on my channel now. So make sure you are subscribed and give this video a big thumbs up because that's what I love to see. And I'll see you next time. Bye!